Incoming supply drops. Calibrating landing zone coordinates. are now entering a safe area. Warning, you are exiting the safe area. You have successfully claimed the supply drop. Alert. Supply drops claimed. Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Some big plans.
Supply drop claim. Updating coordinates. All supply drops have been claimed.
Best gear in the city. Check it out.
You are now entering a safe area. Supply drops detected. Warning, now leaving the safe area. New agent has joined your team. supply drop claimed. Alert. All supply drops have been claimed.
What are you waiting for?
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Agent, before we pulled out of the dark zone, the brass airdropped in some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops. Thing is, those tactical sites are still in there, sitting on all sorts of intel. We want it back, and so does every rogue agent in the city. We need you to get a team together and download whatever you can from those stations before someone else does.
Just who I was looking for.
We're talking PMC people, private military company types, who get sent into Manhattan to protect the rich folk stuff and found themselves trapped here with the rest of us. So, did they pitch in and play nice? Hell no. These last man battalion bootboxes and their CO, some knucklehead named Bliss, decided Manhattan died and made them king. And since they got guns and the tanks and their shiny uniforms, they're taking their nickel and dime fashion bullshit to the streets. Our streets. And if you're in their territory and don't play by their rules, you're screwed. And by the by, you listen to those loudspeaker trucks that loudmouth Bliss keeps running up and down the streets? It's pretty clear he's thinking bigger than just Manhattan. So, if you see anybody in fatigues and ninja turtles,
Agent, before we pulled out of the dark zone, the brass airdropped in some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops. Thing is, those tactical sites are still in there, sitting on all sorts of intel. We want it back, and so does every rogue agent in the city. We need you to get a team together and download whatever you can from those stations before someone else does.
You are now entering a safe area.
Or evening. I can't tell, and to be honest, I don't care. Could be 4 a.m. for all I know. What I do have is a little more info on that Directive 51 stuff. So, remember I was talking about the sleeper agents embedded across America? All thanks to the ultra-classified Directive 51 signed by the President? Turns out some of them have already been activated and were secretly supervising the initial treatment operations. You remember that lovely cattle pen that
Just who I
I
was
need you
looking
to
for.
take care of a problem.
and nobody ever came out? Well,
Damn, this gear's shit hot. You get trained in all this before everything hit the...
I'll be in touch.
Damn, this gear's shit hot. The LMBs may be the biggest headache I've got right now. There's no taking back the city without dealing with them.
We can't take them down with one shot. Instead, we have to pry them out systematically. Take out their eyes, take out their guns, and take out their command structure. And that makes the CNC center they've set up at the mouth of the Queens Midtown Tunnel one of our prime targets.
Wait a minute, you've been reading my files? Our files. Anyway, it's a comms hub with a serious tactical support and what looks like a forward weapons cache. Take out 2, steal the 3rd, and we knock them out.
Warning, now leaving the safe area.
So, seen any action today? A couple of JTF tried to...
Scouts spotted an LMB patrol harassing civilians near Kobe's on East 38th and 3rd. They need backup.
Clear out the AO! Fire now! Engaging now! Give me cover fire, I'm reloading.
Let's go!
JTF reinforcements requested. Warning, hostile forces approaching. Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Yes!
Focus fire on the target!
Watch for enemy reinforcements.
Soldiers here.
That was awesome.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
How to get out of prison?
Good work out there. The fewer I'll be on the streets, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Whoa, you did some serious work there.
I'm glad I'm fighting with you.
Definitely good to see you. Am I invisible to you? You'll always find something when you least expect to.
Let me finish this.
God damn, it's getting shit hot.
Rush 'em!
"74 years I've lived here, and goddammit, I'm gonna die here. But God willing, not yet. I didn't move after the blackout, I didn't move after Sandy, And I'm not...
What you looking for, huh? Top of the line goods, right here. Come back anytime.
New York City from East to Hudson and Bronx to Queens and all the garbage scows at sea, except Staten Island. You're not a real...
Say this quickly. God damn, this gear's shit hot. You get trained? The LMBs may be the biggest headache I've got right now. There's no taking back the city without dealing with them.
We can't take them down with one shot. Instead, we have to pry them out systematically. Take out their eyes, take out their guns, and take out their command structure. And that makes the CNC center they've set up at the mouth of the Queens Midtown Tunnel one of our prime targets.
Wait a minute, you been reading my files? Our files. Anyway, listen up, Agent. You've got 3 objectives, and none of them are easy.
1. Shut down their comms relay. 2. Knock out their tactical center.
And 3, take control of the on-site armory, because I need those guns for my people. Now go to it.
Morning. Sentry turret detected.
I've seen those in action. They're nasty. Get in close before it recognizes you as hostile. We're gonna need a sponge to mop you up.
Get out of here.
Get the cover! Think you can Frags are out! Do it, bud! Think you can take us?
GPS says you're getting real close to that comm center. Careful they don't notice you before you want them to. The relay's gotta be on the roof. Probably gonna have some techie types up there to keep it running.
He's talking about combat engineers. They're alert, well-trained, and packing gear on par with ours. The LMB didn't cut corners on outfitting their people.
Listen up, Agent. You've got 3 objectives, and none of them are easy.
1. Shut down their comms relay. 2. Knock out their tactical center.
And 3. Take control of the on-site armory, because I need those guns for my people. Now go to it.
Morning. Sentry turret detected.
I've seen those in action. They're nasty. Get in close before it recognizes you as hostile, or we're gonna need a sponge to mop you up. GPS says you're getting real close to that comm center. Careful they don't notice you before you want them to. Gotta be on the roof. Probably gonna have some techie types up there to keep it running.
He's talking about combat engineers. They're alert, well-trained, and packing gear on par with ours. The LMB didn't cut corners on outfitting their people.
all requests from last man battalion personnel. The life you save could be your own.
Tango inbound!
Initiating data hardwipe. Overriding data.
It's time to find out if the Last Man Battalion can take the heat.
Data has been overwritten. Overheating CPU. Disabling cooling mechanisms. Sequence complete. Server data replaced and CPU destroyed.
Here's the thing. You're right on top of that weapons cache. Once you kick in the door, you're on your own until I can get back up in there. So watch your back. It's gonna get hot.
Contact! Contact!
Live, all requests from last man battalion personnel.
You can do this.
Warning. Hostiles incoming.
This neighborhood is now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Repeat, you are now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion.
Got some good news. I've got backup moving on your position. They're past the first turret and moving fast.
Right there! Someone's heading our way! This is not a drill! Y'all ready for this? Let's show them how it's done! We got company! Shot grenade headed out! Yeah, that much of a challenge. It's about to get real. Got company. Someone's headed our way. Shit's about to get real.
Roger that. Your reinforcements just crossed the midpoint of the tunnel.
hostiles inbound.
Shit's about to get real.
Hang tight. Backup's almost at your position.
Nice job, Agent. They're still doing the tally, but the weapons you secured should keep the JTF in the field for a long time.
That's how you do it. You just kick the leg out from under these LMB mooks. Keep it up, and they're going down.
All right, let's secure this site ASAP. Tran, give me an inventory and all the ordnance we got here and prioritize it for transport. Everyone else, secure the... Sir. Yes, sir. It is secure. Roger that. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir.
Hit the jackpot, Agent. Got some footage of Bliss himself. Some kind of propaganda piece. Guy sure loves to hear his own voice. What an asshole. Check it out.
Soldiers of the Last Man Battalion, this is your commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Bliss. There were those among us who were angry when the decision was made to leave us behind. Leave us to die, as some people said. But I looked around at this city, and I saw opportunity. I saw what it had been. And I saw what it could be once again if someone had the guts to fight for it. If there were men willing to go out in the streets and take them back from the degenerates and lowlifes who ruled them now. To do what the cowardly government and its fearful, weak soldiers were too afraid to do. And to cut down all the liars and murderers and thieves who stand in the way of peace. We will not look back. We will not compromise. We will do whatever it takes to ensure a better tomorrow for all those who stand with us. And those who stand against us, may God have mercy on their souls. Bliss out. Tell me we got that. Because God damn it, I'm not doing it a second time.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Come check this out. I don't got it, you don't need it.
New York. This is Rick. Sorry, I'm not feeling real glib at the moment. So I went uptown. Decided to have a look for myself at this dark zone. What I have to report ain't hearsay. I saw it with my own eyes. First off, the wall is still there. It's gotten bigger. There's now concertina wire up on top. In December they were saying it was to keep the sick folks separated from everybody else. Now I think they just don't want anybody to know what's going on inside. So, over the wall, I could see bodies. Not many live people. Place feels almost deserted from the outside. But there's bodies everywhere. On the streets. Hanging off the walls. Signs of struggle. Bullet holes. Blast shadows. Burned out windows and doors. I think when the authorities pulled out, the sick people tried to, I don't know. I'm sure they were desperate. Now it's quiet. I don't mean peaceful. It's anything but that. It's a ghost town, but not empty. Just haunted. It feels like a place that's dead and fucking angry about it. It was some scary shit. New York. What's happened to us?
Hey, Agent. I need you to check in with the new guy, Kekich, over at the terminal. He's got something big on his hands and he could use your help.
At this point, it's help each other get through a crisis. But apparently some folks missed the memo. Yeah, I was down in Chelsea today. And what did I see? People breaking into places, sure. People looting. But worse than that. People beating people up. People beating people unconscious. People shooting people. And then taking their stuff. And not even stuff they need. I saw with a hunting rifle follow a mom lugging her kid in a suitcase like he was tracking a guide.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
All units be advised. Heavy Riker presence at the row on East 34th and 3rd. Backup requested.
Without you, we'd have been dead. Hopefully that'll make them think twice about hitting the next JTF patrol they see.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Nobody here's going back to your chair!
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
We've got incoming!
Hostile forces approaching.
We've got incoming!
Y'all made it.
Thanks, Agent. Lord, that was an ugly one. Be advised, we have a hostage situation at East 40th and 3rd. Perps appear to be LMB requesting assistance.
JTF about our location. We would have known by now.
Contact! Contact!
Warning. Hostile presence detected.
They must have tossed the keys here somewhere. God damn it! Is anybody out there? Somebody help me! I've been locked in here for hours! They must have tossed the keys here somewhere.
Thanks for having our back.
Finally! Oh, thank you so much. That was terrifying.
Best gear for the streets, right here. Come take a look. Agent, I got something for you.
Heard about Pittsburgh, PA?
Your attention, please. Extra blankets will be available for distribution at 1500.
Hello, representatives of
Don't shoot!
Tango inbound!
Calling all Murray Hill units. We're expecting a mercy drop on the course at East 36 and 2nd. Could use a few extra hands with this one. L&D spotted near the drop zone.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
This is Sparrow 6. ETA on your position is under 1 minute.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
LMP's gone crazy.
Glad you were here when the shit hit the fan. Wouldn't mind having you with us in every firefight.
This is Sparrow 6, over. We are on site and have your back.
Good to know that I can always count on you.
I'll tell you one thing that'll get me to move, and that's starving. You gotta go where the food is, you know? I guess that's why the LMB's going after that supply drop. Maybe they don't eat so good either. But that don't mean they can take ours. Especially not if you do something about it.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
This is dispatch to any available officers in Murray Hill. Dr. Candle has requested our assistance collecting virological data from the old Sarah camp on East 34th and 1st.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Thank you. This should make Dr. Candle happy for a little while.
Observing the southern defenses. It's a hard checkpoint blocking viaduct. 2 turrets.
Leaving contaminated area.
I think we've caught a break. Vitaly Chernenko, immunologist. He's holed up at the Russian consulate and he wants extraction. I had no idea he was in New York.
Is he useful to us, Doctor?
He's good. He's not me good, but he knew Amherst, knows his work. His mind is singular in its focus. He'll have insight I'm not attuned to find.
Then he's a priority.
You're an...
Oy, Vezmir, you're gonna love this one. Some doctor, Candel or Ellis or Lou or somebody, they keep changing their minds. Wants a bunch of medical records from this local practice. All that stuff's computerized, of course. And the computers ain't on. So they're gonna be out of luck until someone goes in there, turns those things on, and grabs the records themselves. Insurance companies are gonna love that, don't you think?
Agent, we're intercepting LMB radio chatter. It sounds like they picked up the immunologist's message like we did. Shoot the consulate and try to locate him. We'll let you know if we ID any likely hiding spots.
Warning. Now exiting the safe area. Shit. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
You ain't got no idea who you're messing with.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Agent, I'm not sure exactly what to tell you to look for, but Chernenko will have been working somehow, even through this. So, notes, journals, anything like that, be on the lookout, okay?
I don't know where this
Your shade tech's picking up a lot of hardware. What the hell are the Russians doing with all that processing power? Under normal circumstances, probably spying. Now, odds are Chernenko's using all those processors to run some analytic models of the virus.
Attention. Accessing network. Establishing uplink.
We're pulling down his data. What is this, Doctor? It's mapped RNA files. I don't know for what, but it's Chernenko's genomic data by the truckload. Agent, I need that. I need all of it.
Warning. Countermeasures detected. Establishing. Warning. Network privileges revoked.
Where's it gone? Agent, the data's stopped. We've been hacked. Agent, whatever did that to you was shade tech, which means there's someone in your vicinity using shade tech, which makes them our new target. Reacquire that tech and Chernenko's data with it, any way you see fit.
Assessing security system. Security protocols deactivated. Security doors unlocked. Alert. Intercepting transmission.
Coyote 1, this is Hornet. Copy? Hornet, this is Coyote 1. We copy. My mainframe alarm was tripped. I'm on my way in. No need, sir. The Russian's locked up in some kind of safe room, but he can't hold out much longer. We have JTF on site, but it's nothing we can't handle. It's not JTF. I'm on my way. Hornet out. You people...
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Right there. I'm blind.
You are not U.S. Army. Go away now.
Can you make him hear me? Vitali. Vitali, it's Dr. Jessica Candle from New York. We spoke at Innsbruck after your talk. I know you, and you know my work.
Dr. Candle, do you have my notes? Are they safe?
Vitali, it's okay. We're here to help you. Can you open the door?
Okay. Okay, I'll...
Vitali, what's going on? That was a breaching charge. Move, Agent.
Accessing security system. Alert. Intercepting transmission.
This is Hornet Boss. I got Chernenko and I pulled his notes off the server before the JTF accessed them. We're ready to extract.
Good. How about our friends?
They're close. Permission to engage?
Granted. Let's see what the second wave is made of.
God damn it. Yeah, not much of a challenge.
Alert. Shade technology detected. Syncing with Shade technology. Database accessed. Establishing uplink.
I'm getting the files off that agent's Shade tech. This will take days to analyze, but there's something here. Something scary. It's a good thing I've got this.
Not that good. We had Chernenko taken out from under our noses.
I've got his notes. I don't need them. At least not yet. Oh, there's so much good data in here.
Hit the jackpot, Agent. Got some footage of Bliss himself. Some kind of propaganda piece. Guy sure loves to hear his own voice. What an asshole. Check it out.
We've got confirmation that green poison wasn't bred. It was coded. Specifically, he picked up on his buddy Chernenko's research about modifying virus genomes in a virtual space, kicked it up a few notches, and fed the result into an industrial protein replicator. What came out the other end was a working virus, one he could keep tweaking to achieve maximum effect. By which I mean, dead people.
Agent.
Hey, Agent. I need you to check in with the new guy, Kekich, over at the terminal. He's got something big on his hands and he could use your help.
You're an inspiration.
Can't talk right now. Keep up the good work.
This is great. With this stuff installed, we can really take care of business. You done good, kid.
All outdoor exercise routines have been
Now we're cooking with gas. You are hereby officially my go-to agent for classing to join up.
You be careful out there, right?
Agent, yeah, I just don't see the pattern here. But look, here's what we got from the chem analysis. Right there.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here, but I think we've got something. Thanks to you, we have mapped the genetic drift on green poison. Plus, I have ID'd all the aftermarket DNA Amherst bolted onto it. And thanks to those samples you picked up from the survivors, I was able to harvest antibodies against our friendly neighborhood superbug, and that let me lay out a roadmap for a vaccine. Here. Take a look. Normally, I'd take point on the team developing that, but they're a little better equipped to handle it in Ann Arbor. And me? Well, I'm stuck here with you. Which is fine. God knows there's plenty left for me to do here. And with Chernenko and maybe Amherst still out there, all it would take is one psycho asking the right questions. Tell me we're not gonna see that. Please.
Dr. Campbell, you're needed in the recovery ward. Dr. Campbell.
Still lots for me to do. Hey. You know we can't survive this again. So please. Watch yourself out there.
I hear they're still finding patients over at the garden.
All right, we'll start here and work our way north, block by block. Do the quick fixes first, come back for the big jobs later.
Are we gonna have any cover when we go in?
JTF's going to assign an escort. I don't want anyone getting shot splicing cable.
It's okay, none of us want to get shot splicing cable.
Yep, this should do nicely. Good work, Agent. Okay, I can work with this. You've actually got some skills, you know? Not bad. This new gear could really make a difference. Nice job. You just made my tinker heart real happy. Designated area for repairing, repurposing, and refurbishing gear and weapons. You can go crazy in there, Agent. You're gonna be real popular when word gets out. The recharge center will let civilians power up the devices.
Together, Agent. I ain't the only one. You did real good, hooking stuff up. It almost gives a guy like me hope again.
Well, that's a goddamn miracle.
Said almost, Agent Lau. So what you found while you were out there is keeping me up at night. Looks like I ain't paranoid after all. I'm just right. I mean, here you got the smartest, most powerful, most weaponized agents in the world, and still, somebody goes off the rails.
Yeah, well, they're not gonna win. No matter what you might believe.
Oh, you think I'm not on your side, Agent? You think I'm just a cynic who doesn't give a shit? I'm a goddamn patriot. That's why this shit upsets me. You know why democracy works? It's a balance. We don't just got rights, we got responsibilities, too. People don't realize just how fucking precious this shit is. Jury duty, voting. Oh, we can all get away from you in a second. You don't do your bit. Nobody gets a free lunch. Hell, this country is set up so that nobody can go run things by themselves. Balance of powers. And then some asshole decides to create the division. It breaks everything. All of the power, none of the accountability. It's the opposite of everything this country stands for. Of course it didn't work. So now, what do we got left? Good intentions.
Hey, and us. All of us. And I've got a hell of a lot more than good intentions. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna do it the right way.
I want that to be true, Agent. I do. But I don't see what makes you different from the rest. I just hope for all our sakes that you are. Don't mess up, okay?
Here are my prayers.
Don't be taking unnecessary risks.
How's it going?
Watch yourself out there.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
What did you find? Aguanta.
Hey, you be careful.
Maybe we should head south.
Hey, Agent. Hey, Agent. I need you to check in with the new guy, Kakich, over at the... Hey.
Man, I can't... This is Dagger. Observing.
Let's talk Grand Central. The LMB have set up shop there and control the surrounding area. Heavily manned checkpoints, automatic gun emplacements. The place is a freaking fortress.
It's a major forward base for them, and it's well supplied with troops and munitions, which they've been moving through the subway tunnels.
A small team, well you, going through the subway should be able to get under their perimeter, hitting it from the inside and taking out those turrets before they got any idea what's happening.
And when you do, we'll be going in with every combat effective we've got. We can hurt the Last Man Battalion badly, if you do this right.
Agent, I detailed one of my people to link up with you in order to get you into the tunnels and under the wire. Once you're inside, kill the turrets, open the way for the assault. Everything that comes after depends on you.
Hello. Intercepting radio transmission.
Titan, this is Viper 1, copy. Copy, Viper. Reporting gunfire in the station above us. Viper 2's not responding.
Hold tight, Viper 1. We'll send additional squads.
I'm breaking out the phosphorus!
Patching into GTAP transmission.
LMB scouts engaging the assault force. We can't move on GCT before those turrets go down. Copy. Hold the line, Sergeant.
Alert. Intercepting radio transmission.
Titan, this is Viper 3. We have hostile contact at the South Munitions Dump. Engaging now.
Patching into GTF transmission.
We're taking heavy fire. The LMB are... Shit, what the hell was that? Let's take cover. Everyone take...
Agent, a gas main just went up in the crossfire. There is no more time. Take those turrets offline now.
Tier 3's running a little hot, but everything looks good. Any word on the tunnel?
We think it was a gas main. Fire's under control. What about the secondary assault?
We think the blast took them out. Viper Squad 2. Has anyone made it back? Negative. Riley's gone to check it out.
Accessing defense control system. Disabling perimeter turrets.
You did it! The perimeter's down. Now, link up with the assault force and finish the sweep.
Alert. Intercepting radio transmission.
At Grand Central, we are under heavy fire! The turrets are down and we are outnumbered! Requesting support, now! Hold tight, soldier. Reinforcements are inbound.
JTF personnel be advised. We've got LMB reinforcements headed your way. Take up defensive positions and dig in.
Incoming! We've got hostiles incoming! Find cover and dig in! Taking it is nothing unless we can hold it. You hear me? Alpha Squad, get down that ramp! I need you on those platforms. Move it!
Last man battalion will now be patrolling your neighborhood. Please cooperate with all LMB soldiers. All requests from last man battalion personnel. Like I say,
Alert. Intercepting radio transmission.
Fall back! I repeat, fall back! They're dug in too well! All LMB at Grand Central, fall back to checkpoint Hector Alpha! We're leaving!
Grand Central, report.
Sir! They're pulling back! We held it!
Ha! Let's see Bliss shrug this one off. Good work, everyone. I'm damn proud of you.
Dagger, over.
Hey.
We just recovered a cell phone video of how those LMB bastards operate. It ain't pretty. I knew some of these guys. But it's good to know what we're up against.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Fuck you, motherfucker! I'm gonna catch your fucking ass! Shit! Shit, don't shoot! I want to join up with you guys, I swear. I know things.
Take him to the captain. See if he sticks.
Roger that. On your feet, you. You will regret this. I swear. You there!
Hey! Give me that!
Agent, we've got some new information. I need you to take care of a problem.
You got a minute? We're really getting somewhere. Watch yourself out there. We need...
I know it's not Christian of me, but I'm glad this is it. I just don't see the pattern here.
We've really overcome a hurdle here. This disaster aid station will let us distribute supplies right to the civilians who need them.
You're an inspiration to us all.
Perfect. Now we can recycle and refurbish weapons, Agent. Thanks to you.
Oh, look who it is.
Hey, hey, it's the conquering hero.
Gotta say, I didn't think anybody could pull off what we asked you to do. Best part is you freed up my first responders to go where they could do the most good.
Not bad for feds, huh?
I've seen worse. Take a look.
Every criminal group that we've been dealing with is on the run. They're not all gone, but there's a lot less of them out there.
And it shows. Residents are feeling safe enough to come out onto the streets again. JTF was able to help Sarah get their tents back up and running. They've got people lining up around the block, getting food and medical attention. We're finally starting to get some traction out there.
Well, I ran into the guy who runs my neighborhood deli in Queens. He's actually talking about reopening at some point. You know, if I squint, I can almost see New York again.
How about that? All right, that's enough back-patting for one day. LMB's still out there pissing me off. I've got work to do. And so do you, Agent. Get to it.
Hey. You got skills, pal.
All right then, back to work.
You've done some impressive work, Agent. The only thing that's made being stuck in here bearable is knowing that you were out there doing the job that I can't. The city's starting to pick itself up off the pavement. You can see it in people's eyes. They're finally starting to think about something besides dying. They don't even know the worst is still out there. Colonel Bliss's boys have proven more resilient than a swarm of cockroaches. You've hurt them, but they've still got the resources to terrorize this city on a massive scale. They've fortified the United Nations complex, and they've got Chernenko, the Russian virologist that Amherst was working with. Now they're holding him prisoner there. Fascists in the seat of international peace and security. Funny guy, that Bliss. At this point, it's clear that LMB was involved with whatever happened to the first wave. And we know now that at least one agent was actively working with Bliss. We thought the Last Man Battalion was scary enough. But if they've got access to Division tech or intel, they could completely destroy everything we've been working toward. Hey. We both know what needs to happen now. You need to find a way into the UN and deal with Bliss once and for all. It's not fair to put this all on you, but Fair died weeks ago. Go get him, Agent.
Hey there.
If we hit the UN, the LMB's not gonna hold anything back.
Hey, don't walk away. Feel free to browse.
Damn. Here's to us, people.
Here's to surviving.
Only reason I'm here is thanks to you two.
Sorry we couldn't do business.
Hey, looking to buy?
Hey,
You know you want what I'm selling.
Gotta have it. I'll see you next time. Don't be shy. That's what I like to see. Come take a look.
All the alphabet soup is over there trying to get things up and running. Good luck to them, says I. Because that part of town's total bunkhouse nuts. Hello, New York. It's your favorite pirate radio broadcast / podcast / maniac with a loudspeaker standing on a rooftop yelling at the pigeons, Rick Velasquez. This is Wouldn't You Know It. Now,
Agent,
I
let's
don't know
talk.
what you know.
Got something new.
But I know what I know ain't much. What I hear, though, that's a different matter. And what I'm hearing is that people have been seeing some weird crap over on the west side. What kind of weird crap, you ask? I'll tell you. I'm talking guys in hazmat suits walking the streets with Rikers inmates. LMB guys patrolling with SANE. Now, last time I checked, these guys would shoot or flame boil each other on sight. If they did you wrong, I'd align them on something.
Lighthouse, this is... Lighthouse, this...
I'll be in touch.
So, this is the big one. LMB's last foothold on the island is the last place you'd expect those sons of bitches to hole up. The United Nations. And since nobody's gonna pass any sternly worded resolutions to get them out, it's up to us.
We've got ears on their comms and eyes on the comp.
Back in the day, they used to try and drive people out of their houses and neighborhoods they wanted to redevelop. They'd send in these good-for-nothing goon squads. Your friends at the LMB, they're doing the same thing. Some wiseacres called Javelin Squad. They're causing a ruckus. Decent people can't stand up to that sort of thing, not without your help. Back in the day, they used to try and drive people out of their houses and neighborhoods they wanted to redevelop. They'd send in these good-for-nothing goon squads. Your friends at the LMB, they're doing the same thing. Some wiseacres called Javelin Squad. They're causing a ruckus. Decent people can't stand up to that sort of thing, not without your help.
If we're gonna reclaim the UN from those LMB types, step one is getting you past those guns and inside the wall. My people will draw the sentry's attention, mainly by shooting at them. That should buy you enough time to use breaching charges and cut your way inside. Everything's prepped and ready. We just need you to punch the clock.
Clear the south gate and we'll begin the assault.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Warning. Now leaving the safe area.
Wanna call it a day?
Good luck out there.
We're through.
There's access to the tunnels beneath the UN close by. Once in the tunnels, you'll find the breach site 200 yards north. Leave the JTF squad and go.
Target location reached. Deploy explosives. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Open fire. Go right there. Engaging.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
We're getting chewed up pretty bad out here.
This is taking too long.
We need those turrets turned around and the main gate open. Now!
Don't worry about the courtyard. The JTF can hold it. Take point at the General Assembly.
Bliss is your target. Take him down fast.
Bliss is your primary objective, but we believe Keener and the Russian are still in the building as well. I've tasked JTF squads to search for them, but if you see them, don't hesitate.
Active echo beacon detected.
You better hear this. Bliss just broke radio silence. We're trying to track him. Patching you through.
Flying son of a bitch, Aaron Keener put a knife in our backs. Anyone not on the wall needs to be hunting that traitor and his Russian playmate down. They are not to leave the compound alive. Am I understood?
There is no wall, sir. JTF forces are in the building. Your helo is prepped and you need to evacuate now.
Right. I'm coming up. The General Assembly Chamber. Go!
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Sir, we've got eyes on a helo over the main building.
That's gotta be Bliss. Fuck! You missed. Agent, we've missed on Bliss, but his command staff might still be in the General Assembly. Head that way and engage!
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
We've got medical support online.
Okay, now, we still have LMB in the building. I need you to...
Sorry to cut in, Captain. Agent, this room contains any intel the LMB has on Manhattan. Find a terminal and download everything. We don't know what we don't know.
Lady's got a point. Better do that.
Warning. Incoming hostiles. Hostiles inbound on your position.
There's a lot of interesting data here. Looks like the LMB had eyes on everyone. There's something weird here. I'll get Rhodes on analysis right away.
The remaining LMB troops are breaking. It's all over but the shouting, so link up with our people in the courtyard. We'll see where we go from there.
We're still going room to room. The last LMB effectives are giving up. We've secured UN HQ. It's a damn shame about Bliss. The guys we had on his bird. Probably gonna go to ground. Sir! Well, I'll be goddamn. We got a hostile bird over the courtyard. Get to cover now!
Soldiers of the Last Man Battalion, this is your commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Bliss. And I tell you, we will not fall this day. Soldiers, we have survived the virus and brought order to the streets. We are not going to go down to a bunch of ragtag volunteers who think they know how to fight. Regroup and assault the enemy position. We're taking this place back. We'll fight to the last man.
Agent, I've got reinforcements incoming. Keep them under pressure and stay sharp. Knock that arrogant fuck out of the sky. Jesus! Careful, Agent. We still don't know what this thing's capable of. That Helos has got the master turret control. But if you can get to each turret, you should be able to realign them manually. Put some heat on this bastard. Hey, comers, now! Now! Heads up, you've got ground troops incoming. LMB reinforcements. Watch your back.
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
You've got those reinforcements. Stay on them, Agent. Pour it on. You got him. Put that asshole in the ground. Killed the CEO of the last organized threat to Manhattan. Wasn't easy, and we lost a lot of good people, but you broke the LMB's back. Nobody's gonna be sweeping neighborhoods telling people join or die at gunpoint. Not without Bliss running the show. Still gonna be squads of them out there, but without the big man, we can handle him every day and twice on Sunday. Agent, we got a call from the commander of the Secure Quarantine Center over in the Tenderloin. It's where the JTF screened civilians for access to Camp Hudson and to work with the relief effort. We got 80 people housed there. You need some help when you get a chance. Agent, I need you to check in with Commander Hack.
No one's looking for trouble.
Remember to comply with all requests from Last Man Battalion personnel. The life you save could be your own.
I'm engaged!
Citizens, this area is now under the protection of the Last Man Battalion. Mandatory curfew is now in effect. Please comply with any request made by our personnel. We are here for your protection.
Attention, Midtown Patrol. Sarah thinks they might have missed something when they pulled out of the quarantine zone on East 47th. Requesting hazmat-capable officers to collect virological data for transmission to the lab.
Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated. Alert. Contamination scan initiated.
Thanks. This might be a missing piece of the puzzle.
Captain, I've got a situation.
You are now entering this.
Agent, I need you to check in with Commander Hector at the secure quarantine center in the Tenderloin. We got 80 civilians in there, but one of them's missing. Looks like they were building an IED. I could use your eyes on the investigation.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Captain Benitez, shit, we found an IED. It's in a sub-basement, some tunnel. We think it's how she got out.
Ma'am?
Oh, shit. I think this thing's gonna... Agent! Agent, are you okay? Agent! Get anyone you can out of the building!
No life signs detected.
Oh, God, we had 80 people in there. Holy Christ. Quarantine center, you have Rikers incoming! I'm seeing a gang of Rikers well-armed, coming right at you! This is no goddamn coincidence. Watch your back out there.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming. Alert. Additional hostiles inbound. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Rikers! Time to break out the new toys! We need to get a handle on what the hell's going on. See if you can find anything on any of those Rikers.
Analyzing smartphone data. GPS data identified.
Quarantine protocol is in effect.
Fucking smartphones. Even though you can't make calls, a lot of people still carry them around. Road's got a lot of cell towers back online. Maybe there's something useful here. Get that phone back to the base of operations, Agent. Maybe Rhodes can dig something useful out of it. He's been putting together a rig for tactical intel analysis. It's about time we use it. Damn it. We've been hitting the Rikers pretty hard and the other factions too. I knew one of them would hit back at us. I thought we'd see them coming. Hey.
You holding up okay?
Now that's what I call an improvement, Agent. You should charge more.
Maybe the pattern isn't where we expect it to be. Watch yourself.
Don't be shy.
Up and Adam, New York. This is Rick Velasquez telling you it's time to get out of bed. Face the day.
Agent, good. Report to the tactical op. Agent, so this is the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center. I figured we could use a spot away from all the civs we got upstairs to plan and stage operations. Every intel feed we got, I patched into the system down here and put together the bandwidth to analyze the raw data. If there's any tactical intel to squeeze from this shit, I'll find it. Speaking of which, bring that smartphone over to the ops panel.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
This is the operations panel. Nice and shiny. Helps plan our next priorities. That smartphone you picked up off of that Riker, there's a GPS fragment on here. So now we know where they came from. And it's no surprise that vermin like the sewers.
Attention. The new security detail duty roster has been posted.
Good thing about having the base of operations here is we got a massive rail network right beneath our feet. I finally got a couple of cars operational, and that's how you're gonna get around. Nice work on my part, if I do say so myself.
Reminder, only senior personnel have access to environmental controls.
Warning. We're exiting the safe area.
nearing the Rikers location, Agent. Getting out of comms range. The deeper you go, the harder time I'll have keeping track of you. Good luck in there.
I had kind of a close brush today. We're not alone down here, obviously. Other people are hiding in here, but some of those gangs and maybe that militia group are using it to move around and stay under the radar. And there's not a lot of places to run down here. Fortunately, we heard them before they spotted us, and we ducked into an alcove. Shit, that was close. Rikers passed 3 feet from me. Didn't know I was there. What would have happened if one of us had to sneeze or something? I mean, I haven't had to kill anyone. Yet. Not with my own hands.
I killed fools like you in my sleep!
Not yet.
Alert. Hostiles detected. Jamming device active. Jamming device. Jamming device active. Warning. Hostiles detected nearby. Now leaving affected area.
Patience with this shit. Let's kill them.
Area secure. Detected. Alarm disabled.
Hey, just a matter of time.
Area secure.
The end is nigh. Clever.
Was here when we moved in. Are these the goods?
All yours. Don't start the party until you hear a real big bang.
You smell like division. What's your con?
Sounds like you don't trust me.
Fuck no, I don't trust you. But I like what you're offering. I just know there's no such thing as a free lunch.
No catch. It's just that it's a whole new world now, and we all have to make new friends. Have fun with those.
Alert. Detecting hostiles.
an exit because your signal's clearing up. Whatever you found down there, we need it back at the TOC ASAP.
Got those Rikers? All in a day's work, am I right? I'll talk to Faye about getting a team to get those weapons now that you've crashed the party. That voice log you found says the quarantine station was an organized hit against us, and that's a fucking problem. But let's see what else your little shade update picked up.
Agent, before we pulled out of the dark zone, the brass airdropped in some shade tech stations to coordinate local ops. Thing is, those tactical sites are still in there, sitting on all sorts of intel. We want it back, and so does every rogue agent in the city. We need you to get a team together and download whatever you can from those stations.
Hey.
Ain't much of a now, is it? What?
Shot up a couple of storefronts with his hooligan friends. Nearly killed a man. Anyway, he's back, and he's brought company with him. Think you can get him off the streets?
Agent, we've got a supply crate down that needs some attention before someone else finds it. We can do this!
Agent, we got a supply drop that needs recovery. Together, we can tackle this. But I'm sure glad it's you out there and not me. Just remember that you are special. Because most people just don't survive when confronted with such heavily armed hostiles in large numbers. Sending coordinates.
We own this place! Shoot the knee!
Have a little shit!
a safe area. Warning, now leaving the safe area. Readings indicate an echo nearby.
Whoa, whoa. How about putting this somewhere else?
My boy Vicky drops a dime on his cleanup buddies trying to hijack one of our supply package things. Good guy, that Vic. I knew he'd come back. Anyway, you can't let him do nothing to that drop, or there's gonna be hell to pay around here.
Man, I can't wait to have a smoke.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I'm so hold back.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted.
Warning, now entering Dark Zone. Attention. Exiting Dark Zone.
Someone's been sniping from those windows.
Hey, fuck you guys. We're just looking out for ourselves.
We're operating under Directive 51 and are fully authorized to put a bullet in your head if we
Thank
feel
you.
the need.
Thank you so
Go
much.
back
I'm
to
gonna
your
go
homes.
down that way.
You don't want to be people we're forced to fire on.
Oy vey's mir. You're gonna love this one. Some doctor, Candell or Ellis or Lou or somebody, they keep changing their minds. Wants a bunch of medical records from this local practice. All that stuff's computerized, of course. And the computers ain't on. So they're gonna be out of luck until someone goes in there, turns those things on, and grabs the records themselves. Insurance companies are gonna love that, don't you think?
Best gear for the streets, right here. Need to process as many civilians for disease as we can.
What did you find?
We're home to get ambushed out here.
He hasn't eaten in 3 days. It's not yours.
This battalion is the only